What's going on, guys? It's your boy Bushido. Today we got a very special YouTube video. I know you guys are gonna be excited for this one. We got a chance to interview the owner of Volleyball Zero, Caleb. Now there is two owners of the game. There's Caleb and then there's Crollo. Crollo has owned Blue Lock Rivals in the past. He owns Basketball Zero now. He works on Mugen / owns Mugen, and then he also is working on Volleyball Zero. We got to interview Caleb today though, and Caleb gave us some really good answers for the up and coming game, gave us some good leaks, some sneak peeks, and it's definitely some exciting news. So if you guys are excited, make sure you guys hit that like button, sub down below, join the Discord as well, just in case you don't miss out on any streams. Let me know how you guys enjoy the video, and I'll see you guys in the next one. So are you guys taking inspiration from Haikyuu or more of your own thing?
Great question. Yeah, so basically we're doing both. I think we're gonna do mainly Haikyuu though, but I do have like 1 to 2 styles right now that are pretty much off the dome, just kind of like I made them up. But yeah, we're gonna probably stick towards the Haikyuu route, maybe mix in some like styles outside of it a little bit here and there, but mostly we're gonna try to stick to Haikyuu.
My second question is, so for example, with Basketball Zero, they have Cell, right? They have a character that's kind of out there. They didn't really expect, the community didn't really expect Cell to be in the game, and then it did really good. So do you think that you guys would do stuff along those lines too, like some more creative outside just Haikyuu stuff?
Yeah, for sure, definitely, because I mean the Haikyuu styles will always, there'll only be so many of them. Number one, number two, we might want to go outside the box here and there, but I mean, mostly we're going to see what the people want, and depending on what they want is what the direction will take it.
The first person said, when is the game releasing? Like, if you have like a general answer for where the game would release?
We do know when the game's going to release, but we don't want to exactly say it yet. But it will be announced when we release the next trailer, which will be the release trailer, which will be coming very soon. Very soon.
Okay, release trailer coming very soon, chat. That's good. That's good. My next question. So let's say somebody wants to get tester. If you guys, I don't know if you guys already talked about this, but just like follow-up question. If somebody wanted to get tester, would you guys do it like the Discord invites type of way or a different way?
We'd probably do the Discord invites, or like sometimes I'll like handpick people for fun. I don't know. We have a lot of testers right now, so we probably won't do any more.
Wait, this is really really iffy. Would you guys be open to making custom styles for content creators, or maybe not styles, maybe to change the question, would you guys be open to making custom accessories for content creators?
Accessories probably, yeah. I mean, if it doesn't take too much resources to do consistently, then why not? But not styles. Definitely not styles. Styles are a lot of work.
Another question, who is your favorite person in Haikyuu if you watched it?
I don't know if I have a favorite character yet. I think Suna's pretty cool. He's pretty cool.
That's a good answer. That's a good answer, chat. That's a good ansur. We need Suna to be looking.
But I don't want to say too much, because then they're going to be like, okay, is that the first update? Is that going to be the
true. They're going to say.
But I do have like an update, like a whole bunch of updates planned already for styles based off of the characters. But
besides that, okay, another question. Let me see. Will you be playing the game? I feel like a lot of people, this is like kind of like 2-part question. So the first question is, will you be playing the game yourself? And then the second question is, no, you can answer the first one first. My bad. So will you be playing the game yourself, like in your free time?
Yeah, I would say honestly, I mean, I'm going to be in the game pretty much more than any other game for sure. Just making sure everything's going good and stuff. But when it comes to like playing it for fun myself, yeah, I mean, absolutely. Yeah, I mean, we all kind of like make games for ourselves. And if you really think about game development, we're making games for ourselves. At least most of the time, developers do that. But yeah, absolutely. It's a lot of fun.
Fade in the chat just said, are there going to be zones or some type of like flow or something along the lines for to like mix in with the styles?
Yes. Our game is a lot more, I'm not going to say too much because like I said, we don't want everyone to know everything yet. But our game is a lot more just packed with like things to do and ways to do things. That's all I'm going to say. I can't say too much because not too much yet. But when they see the gameplay, they'll see what we mean.
Another question by Fady. He said, are there going to be custom maps or one singular map?
To start out, we're going to have a day and a nighttime map of the same thing, but we'll definitely have multiple maps. Like, especially as time goes on, we'll definitely be adding multiple maps of all different, All
right, Random Explorer said, can you tell us the style rarities, please, if possible?
Nope.
Oh, chat, that's our first no. Another question, Rayani said, will there be chemical reactions or some type of dual reactions?
I can't confirm or deny yet. because that would be can't confirm or deny them.
Okay. These are good questions. Hey, chat. If a dev is saying can't confirm or deny, these are good questions. Someone asks, will there be awakenings?
Yes. But I want to clear something up because I see a lot of people online. They're like, these awakenings are all auto score. They're all going to be free points, you know, things like that. They're not. I will tell you this straight up. Everything is counterable. Yes, some styles might have a awakening that includes an attempt to score, but everything is counterable. Nothing is just free score, you know, simulator. It's not like that at all. We have designed the game to fit in what we want when it comes to content, while also making sure there is a skill gap and there is actual gameplay happening and not just 90% cutscene, 10% gameplay. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So to clear that up, I know I kind of see that all over the place, but it's just not true. And when they play the game, they'll see.
Gotcha. As far as cutscenes, how often will they be able to be used in a match? So like, how many times can someone get awakening in a match? Because they said it's a fast-paced sport. How would it work?
Yeah, so the thing with fast-paced sport is, like, yes, cutscenes can feel annoying if, like, you're in the middle of, you know, back and forth and boom, someone has a cutscene. But the thing about our cutscenes is that it's only annoying if those cutscenes directly stop gameplay. The cutscenes will not trigger unless they're under certain conditions to where they can and it makes sense. So you're not gonna just, like, you're hitting the ball and then all of a sudden someone just boom, they're just coming and they're just scoring or whatever. Like, it's not like that. There has to be conditions for them to trigger, and also it's just they're not going to be as frequent as people think. I mean, they'll happen definitely like a couple times in a match, but it won't be that frequent, and they're not super long. So like I think people are worried they're going to be like watching a movie while playing the game. Yeah. Where it's just cutscene after cutscene after cutscene. It's not like that. We have taken into account that this sport is very fast paced. And so we don't want to, you know, taint that with just too many cutscenes. So we've done it in a way to where it's very balanced, but it feels nice. And it doesn't feel overbearing, overcrowding, or it doesn't feel like you're like having your gameplay like sliced with a knife. You know what I mean? Where it's just slice. It's really fun. It's fast paced. And yeah.
Got you. Will there be characters that stand out way more than others?
In regards to like how strong they are?
Yeah, as far as like the style, like will it be like, you know, a style might drop and it might be like, yo, this guy's insane and it's so easy to score. No one could defend against him. He's getting spikes easy.
I wouldn't say that there's any broken styles to where it's just like absolutely unplayable, but there are styles that are better in certain areas than others. Every style has its strength and has its, you know, lacking. So
someone said, will there be abilities?
Yes, there will be abilities. I'll put it this way. Our game is not like Volleyball Legends at all.
There you go, chat. There's no copying. Two games are going to coexist. Oh, this is an important question. Will it be compatible for all devices?
Yeah, absolutely. Every device.
Will there be any female-inspired styles?
I haven't made it that far yet. No idea. We'll see. Maybe not. Maybe. I have no idea.
Chat, that's all the questions. Caleb, for coming out to our interview. Appreciate you, man. Don't get sick anymore, okay?
Hey, man. Thank you for having me, Bashidov. You know, I'd always come on your streams, man. You're my favorite streamer right here, guys. Keep watching them.